This thing called self-confidence, it dealt with me when I was growing up. I don't have any single, like, I don't even get to know what self-confidence is. I start knowing about self-confidence when I got married. My husband started pushing me to do things by myself. Like, before, I don't do things by myself. I normally do things with the help of people. You must be there beside me, just be gingering me, and you walk through with me and all that. I can't even do things on my own. When I was growing up, if you tell me that we'll face a camera and start talking to the camera, is a lie. I cannot believe it, because to me, it's not possible. But today, look at me looking at you guys, like looking to the camera and talking to everyone. If you don't have self confidence, you can see yourself dying in silence. You don't voice out things because you feel like if you voice it out, people will judge you, people will say this. Like, you are not yourself, you're living your life based on people. That's why most times I talk about self confidence in children. A lot of marriages are having issues today because of self-confidence. Self-confidence is just a positive vibe, a positive feelings about yourself, knowing that you can do a lot of things by yourself. Teach your child self-worth and self-confidence. With that, they can face any challenges. Do you know this Germany, like this place, eh? My daughter was the only African girl in her class. Just imagine when your daughter is the only black African girl in her class. People will want to be her friend today, and tomorrow they will say, no, I'm not going to be your friend. And it's very important here in Deutschland to make friends, to have friends, like somebody you can play with, because this place is a boring life. They have boring life. There is nothing here about social activities. It's boring when you don't have a friend. So when you have a friend, you have someone you talk to, somebody that comes to your house and you go by to their house, you call on phone and all that. Because everybody can, the way these people live, like, is you and you. They don't care about, even your classmate don't care about you unless he or she is your friend. That is why here friendship is very important. And so let me come to my story. You imagine yourself when your child is only African girl in the class. One day they are your friend, the next day they will tell you they are no longer your friend. One day they're your friend, the next day one of their friends will tell them, what are you doing with this black girl? And they can turn to you and say they're like, these children go through a lot here in abroad. They go through a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Sometimes, see, if your child does not talk freely, does not express herself freely, like he hide things, he looks at people's face before talking, then you know that that child lacks self-confidence. If your child don't stand tall anywhere they are, they always keep quiet in places, they don't ask questions, they are always so they're afraid of what people will say, what people judgment people will pass on them. Cannot do eye contact, cannot relax his body, cannot like cross your leg, relax yourself, feel like like feel comfortable within yourself. That child lacks self confidence. If your child is not that kind of person that I can do it, in Africa, there are children that I can do it. And you see some parents saying, every time you can do it, what is your problem? You can sit down, walk, ina to zaka. Please, you guys should not manual that girl. If your child is not that I can do it kind of child, that child lacks confidence. If your child is not those child that can smile freely, laugh when needed, like be themselves anywhere they are. Ha. Madam, your child lacks self-confidence, self-worth. If your child is not comfortable in his or her own skin, like in your skin, they are not comfortable with it. And they always compare themselves with others. That child lacks self-confidence. To be comfortable in their skin. Here in abroad, a lot of people talk down on our skin. What you would do if you're a parent that lives in abroad, call your child, your children, in the evening, maybe they came back from school, and after every, you know, that kind 6 o'clock, call all of them together and tell them about their skin. Tell them how beautiful they look in their skin. Let them accept themselves, because out there is fire. And if you don't have thick skin, then they will bully that child. That is why we have so many people going to depression here. A lot of them. Please, parents, teach your child what self-worth is, what self-confidence is. Let them know that anywhere they are, they should not care about whatsoever. However, let them stand tall anywhere and let their voice be heard. Although now their voice has not heard. My daughter suffered this a lot for some time, because this self-confidence is not something that you tell your child and you relax. No, you keep nurturing them about that. You keep encouraging them about that. You keep letting them know every day. Like, this is everyday thing. If I tell you what these people tell them in school, I tell them to open up. If they talk to you, talk to them back. Give them woto woto. Keep them back to back, bomber to bomber. I let them know who they are. So how can people elsewhere come and be telling you things about yourself which you are not? There are a lot of things I can't say on Facebook. But if you want me to talk to you about self-confidence, an impact of self-confidence in a child, then drop your message on the messenger, drop your message and let me know, and so that I can put you through. This is very important. See, when I was growing up, my sister likes dancing. And my mom was like, no, 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 you don't dance. No. Ijezeba neme patina agba for what? You know? And not being herself affected her self-worth and self-confidence. You know, there are things children can do. Help them, put them through, take them to the right track. Because if you don't, when they grow up, somebody else will now kuzil her, will now let them know that this is the way, which is not supposed to be. So when I gave birth to my little baby, I found out that this my baby know how to dance. Like, she can dance and she love it. And that time my husband was to say, what are you doing? What are you doing? I call my husband and I say, babe, this girl can dance. Let's support her. Let this her self-confidence grow. Leave her to enjoy herself. Like, I told my husband, he start being relaxed with that. And my daughter is herself. Even in her kindergarten, he can stand tall. Any day, anytime, anywhere. I don't know whether maybe because of that dancing skill, but the girl, they give me joy. You know, if they don't want to be your friend, don't beg for their friendship. If they want to be your friend, fine and good. Select your friend. People should not select you as a friend, but you should do the selecting. Thank you, guys. I don't know if this message impacts something to you, if this message has done something. Like, if yes, please, guys, drop on the comment section what you think about self-worth and self-confidence. Thank you so much for watching. If there is any other topic you want me to talk about, drop it down on the comment section. And have a beautiful day, chap. Bye.